All right, welcome back to the eBay shop. My name's Corey.
I'm Teresa.
And we are Grams and Pops Vintage. And today we have a big channel announcement.
We do.
Big announcement about the channel, as it were.
Stay tuned to find out.
Yep, we're going to do that towards the end here. We do have a few other things to talk about in amongst pulling some orders. We've got some things that got to go out over the weekend here. So what's the first one of those?
We sold a dragon. We sold the Douglas Cuddle Toy Ruby Red Dragon Plush. He is 15 inches long. He looks kind of short, but he's 15 inches long.
15 inches. I guess if you like, whoop.
I don't know. I think that's him.
That's gotta be.
It's him.
It's Douglas.
Do you know where he came from?
That looks like, what is it, Mulan?
No, it doesn't say
It looks
that.
like the little red dragon that Eddie Murphy was the voice for.
No, but do you know where we got it?
No.
Vegas.
Oh.
I think that was in those plush that we picked up at that
Non-garage
garage sale.
We raided somebody cleaning their garage.
So we've had this for a bit, but it did sell in our sale, and it sold for $9.74 plus shipping. Okay, the next item we sold is a Barbie. It also sold from our garage sale. It also sold as part of our sale. It is a Surf City Barbie in a pink and purple swimsuit.
Yep, that's the one.
She sold for $5.49 plus shipping.
Not much when they're on sale, but at least it's one more Barbie out the door.
But we don't have, but I'm pretty sure that was from my Omaha buy. And so I bought a whole lot of Barbies, and I'm pretty sure I have like a quarter, if maybe 50 cents in each one.
Yep. All right, so speaking of buys, this week we were out at garage sales, and we went to a church sale. It's actually, I talked about it a little bit in the Reseller Clickbait podcast. I bought a golf simulator there, which was kind of cool.
Different sale.
Was it a different sale?
It was a different sale. That was in the community center where you bought the golf simulator.
Okay.
This was in the church sale that you left early.
Same day, though.
Yeah, that you left early to go out and take a call.
So forget everything I just said because I have no idea what I'm talking about. We bought some stuff.
We did. So we went into this church sale, and they had a whole lot of stuff. It was packed, and you could walk around, whatever. But
whatever. Okay.
Sorry. But I'm drawn to jewelry.
Now this is funny because 2 weeks ago she specifically told me I will never buy jewelry again. I think she said it on video. I'm gonna have to go back and look, but she actually said never again, no more jewelry, because she went through all of our jewelry and finally got to the bottom of it and then said that's it. No more.
Yeah, but I bought a couple more things. But I'm not like buying like we did initially where we bought those big containers of jewelry to go through them. I'm very selective on what I pick now.
Yeah.
But this church sale was a free will donation church sale. And so I saw some jewelry.
Oh, that sale.
Yeah.
So it wasn't the church sale from hell. It was a different church sale. This one was pretty decent.
Yep.
And yeah, it was free will. I think I bought a hat there.
You did. Well, I bought it because you went out for your call.
That's right.
Yeah. But anyway, so I grabbed this jewelry. I'm looking at it. The one piece, it was all in a bag. I threw a couple other pieces in a bag. But the one piece that drew my eye was this fancy.
Shiny.
So the reason this one drew my eye is because really big on the back, if Corey zooms in. Oh, hold on. I got to do this. It says 925. So it is silver. But when I went to go Google it and do some research on it, it is actually not a cheap piece. I mean, it's not an expensive piece. It's not like a $10 piece, but it's like a $65 piece of jewelry.
It's not expensive, like $10?
Yeah.
I don't think that. Yeah, that math don't math.
Shut up.
Carry on.
Quit making fun of me. Okay, anyway, so as I was doing my research, I realized that I'm hoping I'm getting this right because I forgot it because I drafted it yesterday. But the glass that's in here, it's actually glass, but it's called Roman glass.
Okay.
And it's vintage. And the weird thing with this is it was made in Israel.
Why is that weird? They make lots of stuff there, I'm sure.
I've never seen a piece of jewelry from Israel. Like, I don't know, it caught my eye, but I drafted it. I'm excited to get it listed and sold. But that wasn't the only piece. So I learned about Israel. Jewelry from Israel. The other two pieces I grabbed were these. They are just standard looking silver bracelets. I'm like, oh, whatever, you know. Till you open them. And they're 950.
950?
950. No, 950.
950?
Made in Italy, silver.
Okay.
So,
I haven't heard of that mark before.
I hadn't either until I Googled it.
We'll take it. I know between this buy and one other buy that we did recently, we had our little scale out and we had like 2 ounces of silver. So even if we just scrapped it at silver weight, that's, you know, $28 an ounce right now, I think is what the price is. I don't know if that's scrap price. I honestly don't know how that works. I just know when we find 925 or gold, if it's not worth selling for more than what the scrap price says it is, we just throw it in a jar. So we have a jar of gold and a jar of silver that we just keep adding to. Sometimes, like with that bracelet, it actually sells for quite a bit more than scrap value.
Yeah,
because the bracelet's worth money.
I don't know how much that weighs, but...
Not much when you take the glass out of it.
No, yeah, I didn't think about the glass piece of it. But these are hollow. Like, they're not...
Yep.
They're not solid. So, but yeah, I think between all of it, I know it'll be... So that
ended up being... The bracelet ended up being like, what, 60, 65 bucks?
$65 for the Roman glass one. And I think the other two were... I want to say 30 to 50 bucks. I can't remember 100% for sure. So, but I'm excited. I was just excited not realizing that I learned something new about jewelry.
Well, and that's a lot better than scrap price. So anytime we sell it for above scrap price, that's what we're going to do. We like filling that jar up, but we have no idea what we're going to do with that jar. Like we have never dealt in precious metals. Like we don't, where do you take that?
We're collectors of precious metals without knowing what to do with it.
Yeah. Someday we will figure it out. Like, do you take it to a pawn shop? Do you take it to a jeweler? Like somebody buys it for scrap price. We'll figure it out at some point.
Yeah. Somebody tried to educate us on that one time. Remember that old guy?
They did, but he was really hard to listen to. Like we're horrible people. Sorry.
We are. Okay. So we learned something new about jewelry.
All right, welcome back to another sticker feature. This one's a special one.
This one is special.
This one's sponsored by our good friend Mike Metco, right?
Yes.
All right, let's go see who he sponsored. Oh, yeah.
I got to get the randomizer like he showed me.
Get your picker finger ready.
I'm going to go with that one instead.
Mike Metco has sponsored a sticker feature for our good friend Shane.
At Soda City Flips.
Soda City Flips. Those are both his stickers, the van and the soda can.
Yep.
So Shane does
lives Monday.
Yeah, he does a video every now and then, but he does lives mostly.
Yep.
And he is also a part of the Reseller Locker Room podcast right there.
Are you sure he's not part of the Reseller Leftovers?
Yeah, no. No, he's not. So go check out Shane's channel. Tell him Grams and Pop sent you. And thank you, Mike Metco, for paying Shane to get us to do a sticker feature.
We didn't make nothing off of it.
We're not good at the sponsor thing either.
Let's talk about something else that sold.
All right.
We sold Harley Davidson.
Well, we didn't sell a Harley Davidson.
Oh, where'd that tape come from?
We sold this little metal magnetic thinger.
It's a magnetic board with magnets on it, so be careful not to knock the magnets off.
Well, they're magnetic. They'll be okay. Yeah, but they'll hold on.
Not if you rub your finger the wrong way.
Well, then they're not very good magnets. Ooh, that one's not a magnet. That one's actually part of the board.
Anyways, that sold as part of our sale. That was in our lot buy that we bought of Harley stuff.
Yeah, I can't read
2005.
what that says, but
Harley Davidson.
So all of these little pieces are magnets. You can.
Yep.
It's just a little decorative decor thing.
Yep.
What'd that sell for?
$8.24 plus shipping.
Good to have it out of here. Yeah, yes. That was just in a box full of Harley.
Yep, and we sold almost everything else that was in the Harley box.
And next we have a DVD.
We do. We sold it's the History Channel. It is the Indian Wars, the untold story of the Civil War.
Yep. We don't really sell a lot of DVDs and stuff. We don't pick them up much anymore. No. But when we see PBS or History Channel or the IMAX ones or something like that, we do tend to grab them because those do sell.
Yep.
And this one, did that go out on our sale? Like
nope.
On our discount? No? What'd that sell for?
Hold on, let me look real quick. Nope, that was full price. That one sold for $14.99 free shipping.
All right. So they were selling when you can pick them up like that.
Oh, we're going to go on a field trip.
Yeah, we're going to have to do a field trip here. On our previous video, somebody actually asked us if we could show them around the shop. They wanted to see the shop. I know we've done that before a couple of times, but we've had
some changes to it since then. And we have some new changes that are probably coming up.
Yeah, we've been talking about making a few changes, so We figured we'll just grab the camera, we'll walk you around, see. Now, it is a mess, and we thought about coming out here and doing like an hour of cleanup first, but I think the mess is part of it. I think if you're doing eBay, it is, well, at least for us, the mess is just part of the business.
We're organized for our stuff that's listed.
It's controlled chaos.
Yeah. We're not necessarily organized on our stuff that we have not listed yet.
So where do you want to start? Do you want to start on our incoming? Outgoing? Shipping? Where do you want to start?
Can we just like walk around?
We'll just walk. All right, I'm going to let Teresa be the tour guide. I'm going to run the camera. Let's go see what we got.
Okay, before we get started.
Oh, I don't know if anybody remembers that giant table that used to be here.
Man, you just cut me off.
Oh, you're the tour guide. You tell them.
No, I was trying to show him my new Barbie shirt.
Oh, yay.
Okay, as the tour guide, thank you very much for coming and joining us. I'm just kidding. So we used to have a gigantic table here that went out to like right here.
It was this table.
Times 2.
We just cut it in half, like the long way, all the way down. We cut it in half.
Yep, and so we stored our football cards under there. This is our prep table, photo booth.
Well, that's one photo booth. This is our main photo area.
Okay, so photo booth. Primarily on this side of the building, it's all our listed inventory. So we have shelves, we have totes most of them are inventoried.
Yep.
And then shelves. My shoe rack.
A giant Santa Claus who's still here. We haven't even listed him yet. We're saving him for Christmas. Now we have 2 of him.
No, the other one I listed.
And
but
he's
I bought
in a
him.
box and everything.
Yeah, he's in a box. This one.
So you have normal Santa? And you
I don't know if his head
Santa.
comes off. Oh yeah, it does. Should I torture everybody?
There you go. There you go, Ken.
The reason he's sitting here, though, I had to fix his arm.
Yep.
And so I have to resew him. I unstitched him to resew him.
He needs his shoulder pad stitched back up. You see on our totes, we've got them all labeled. And a lot of them have these little smiley faces on them. That means they've been inventoried. Mm-hmm. We probably need to go through and do inventory again, but I don't think we ever made it to the end.
We didn't make it to the end.
So, anyway, back here we have more shelving.
Yes. Lots of shelving. Not really, but yes. So, it's primarily, like I said, this is all of our listed inventory. We've done it. That sounded really weird. Anyways.
What are you trying to say?
I don't know. I don't know what else to say. This is our listed inventory. That's my issue. I should have done the tour.
This stuff here is all just stuff that doesn't fit in totes, or we don't want to bundle it in totes and have it broken.
Yep.
Some of the stuff is in totes is breakable, but we've bubble wrapped it already. You can see this is how we store our baseball bats.
And our golf clubs.
And our golf clubs.
We number each one of our baseball bats so that we know which one. We just walk over, pull it, and go.
And that's the purple painter's tape. It pulls off really, really easy, so you don't leave sticky residue.
Yes. Oh, there's the other Santa.
Yep, there he is up there.
This
already
is our
packaged.
This is our DVD shelf. Any DVDs we get coming in, they go up there if we keep them.
And we're still walking by lots and lots of shelves here.
Yes.
We got a large tote that's longer, and that's where we keep our rolled up posters.
Yep.
What do you got over here?
I have excess boxes. This is my newest storage shelf.
Yep.
More boxes. These are drawers that we started out with. They may go away. I can stick them in other totes or whatnot.
I like the drawers, but you really have to stack some on top of them or figure out a way to keep them onto the shelf because they're cardboard and they're light. They just pull off.
Down here, I'm going to pop that open. This is where we store all of our VCRs, our stereos for cars and stuff like that.
We got 4 of those drawers down there. Well, we got 2 big drawers and then some small ones.
Yep.
We got back in
Come
there.
back here. This is my hanging clothes rack. So any coats, stuff, it's easier just to hang them up and cover them with these than it is to try and shove them all in totes. And so we just took old curtain rod and did it there. And then this is how I store my jewelry. We store it in these little jewelry hangers.
That's our cool new shelf.
This is my cool new shelf. It is all full of anything Bath and Body, lotion, makeup, that type of stuff.
We bought
Perfume.
the Coca-Cola shelf brand new in the box from somebody that used to work for Coke.
Yep, on our scavenger's journey.
On our scavenger's journey, yep.
Yep.
You can see we got clear up there. Like this shelf has to be disassembled. Like we're going to take some of the shelves out. They're small enough to where you can't quite get a DVD in there.
Pull every other one.
Right. I think we'll pull every other shelf and then we'll screw it to a wall somewhere and we'll have another shelf.
You want to go up, look up there quick?
Oh, we have this little balcony and up there it's just the whole back row and some in the front row. It's all just giant 4-foot rolls of bubble wrap.
Yep. That we got a good deal on.
We'll be set for bubble for a while.
We will. Then more shelving.
Were you going to say shelving? It didn't sound like you were going to say shelving.
I was going to say more shelving. I wasn't going to say more that. Anyway, so on the top shelves of these ones, unlike the ones over there that have the little totes, these ones are primarily stuff that are boxes that can just be stacked on top of each other.
A lot of that stuff, like you can see over here, a lot of these are inflatables and stuff that are kind of unruly. So we pre-package them.
Yep.
They're all done once we get them photographed. If somebody asks a question, I don't know, we might just ignore it because I don't want to unpack those. But we try not to package anything that might get further questions.
Yep. And then here we have these are our littles, smalls.
Our littles?
Smalls. Our smalls. So like this one has all kinds of stuff in it. It has trinket boxes. It has horses. It has my trinket boxes, Beyblades, Bakugan, all of that. I do have 2 of these.
All Littlest Pet Shop.
That are all full Littlest Pet Shop that I need to go through because I think I'm just going to do a huge lot of everything that's under a certain dollar amount and either put it on auction or just list it directly out on Marketplace.
Build some bundles.
Yep. This is just a whole bunch of like littles as well that are like Barbie furniture. Again, this is
More Littlest Pet Shop.
Yep. Well, it's kind of a combination because I have Littlest Pet Shop, but I have our G.I. Joe guys in here as well.
Oh, yeah.
And
that was Thor, by the way, not G.I. Joe.
Whatever. My Ertl car tractors are all in here. Okay. Don't mind that. That's my Barbies.
Oh, we have some belt buckles here, but these are all unlisted. It's an entire tote of Barbies and Monster High and whatever else that Teresa has already cleaned up and identified. They're just ready to be photographed and listed.
Yep.
It's just like, that's a ton of work, guys. If you've ever had to go through and actually comb out all their hair and clean them up and identify each doll.
And I do that just because they sell better.
Yep.
I don't spend a whole lot of time combing their hair. Most of them are in pretty good condition, but I do comb them. And if it's really long hair, I put them in ponytails.
We probably got 5 or 6 of those totes left to do. We have a lot of dolls.
Yep. And then this is just more storage. And here's where we have a little bit of issues.
This side, now we still do have, this is still listed inventory.
Right next to unlisted inventory.
Yeah, this is where things get sticky.
So this is the best investment we ever made for what, $30?
Yeah.
It's a whole bunch of little drawers. I do store my silverware in there. And then the latest thing I've been putting,
ties?
Yeah, like ties, silver,
anything small. If you could find cabinets with multiple drawers like these somewhere, these things have been an absolute blessing.
Almost did. We almost got a hold of 5 like that, but with the longer drawers and they were metal.
Yep. We just missed the deal. We couldn't get it.
Yes.
But as you said, like all the stuff in the drawers, that's all listed. When we are going through lots and we find random toys and stuff that don't fit with anything we have, we just kind of you can see it even says odds and ends. We just kind of start making piles.
Yep, and these are silverware that don't have matching sets or aren't worth listing.
And none of that, these are all movies that we decided are probably worth listing and we just haven't. And then apparently we've started stacking stuff on top of them now.
Well, I want to clean it up.
You didn't want to clean it up for 3 weeks before today.
Well, the box you threw on there when you were making room for your commons orders.
I could have done that.
Yeah. Okay, so back here, anything from here, besides this stuff here, anything from here back,
all unlisted.
This is all unlisted inventory.
Yep.
What most people refer to as their death pile.
And we've been through this stuff. Like, this is all good listable inventory for the most part. We have a few things we're going to have to peel out of it. But for the most part, it's all good listable inventory. Mm-hmm. And it's stuff that we just keep bringing and piling in. And we're listing, but you're going to have a pile somewhere of intake stuff. You just are. So this is ours, or part of it. You can see we got stuff from our recent sales. Now this is listed inventory here too.
Yep, those are books. That's our entire bookshelf.
Yep. We don't do a lot of books, but when we do, we throw them in here. And then sometimes Teresa throws random decorations on top.
We cleaned out our up where the bubble wrap is used to be where I stored all my holiday decor.
Oh, you mean
this
this
is
stuff?
now my holiday decor pile that I need to go through and get rid of stuff and organize it in totes that I can store.
It needs to go in the basement of our house where normal decorations would go.
Yep. I need to buy some more totes.
And then back here, you can see this is still all unlisted. We bought a whole bag full of these Nike Sumo clubs. We got our Pink Panther there that was from the Scavenger Journey,
Scavenger's Journey too.
And all the way back there to Creepy Jeff, the Nutcracker guy. This is all unlisted stuff. All right.
Nope, I have one more spot to show them.
We have, a couple probably. And here's our sticker door.
Yep. So, Corey's packing station.
Yep.
Under Corey's packing station, we store boxes. A lot of these we don't use anymore because they're priority boxes. We don't ship but maybe 1 or 2 priority boxes a month, maybe.
No, but if we do have to get like the burn barrel going or something, we could always use those.
We do. So this is boxes storage, this is box storage, and that's box storage up there. That's primarily where we store all of our boxes, unless we have excess, because we do put them in there.
We do keep our bubble making machine here. We keep a tote under it because when we run out, we just kick that thing on and we fill that whole tote. We like these kind of bubbles.
But we do make these kind of bubbles as well.
We do make some of those, yep. So you have to forgive the mess. Right now these are all
Commons orders.
The Commons orders. And we haven't labeled those yet. We do have some shipping supplies kind of.
Yep, that's my tape. Our shipping labels that I take and break down once we get them because they come in huge rolls. But my toilet paper holder will only hold so big of a roll, so I break it down in half, so I end up with 2 rolls of...
And when we get our shipping labels from UPS for free. Yep. Now, when you order them, like she said, they're a huge, huge roll, so you got to break them down. We do because the weight of the roll is too big for the Rollos.
Yep.
And they don't fit on our roll well. But the weight of those things gets really heavy.
It is really heavy, so yes.
So, is that...
I think, and then just our shipping printing station.
Yep, this is where we print our labels and
that's
more death pile stuff here.
I mean,
it's a mess, but it's our mess, and
it is. It's a controlled mess. I primarily know where most of it is.
Oh, and I guess you could get a good look at our backdrop shelf that you guys stare at for pretty much every video. This is the backdrop shelf.
90% of what's up here is listed on eBay.
Yep. So I think that's pretty much it as far as the shop tour. We do have a whole nother shop that's full of garbage right now that's from, like, if we buy an estate sale or a storage unit, we put it in there.
Yep, and go through it from there.
And that's where we had our garage sale. So if you watched our garage sale video, you've seen that shop.
Yep.
And right now it is just full of, some random stuff, not our normal eBay business type stuff.
Nope.
So other than the artwork that we're still trying to figure out, that's over there and a few pieces of furniture. But for the most part, it's just garbage at this point.
I think this week I might take one piece of artwork and
list it,
pack it, take pictures of it, whatnot. I just have to figure out the best place to do the pictures because that stand easel is pretty big, and I don't have necessarily a white.
We hang up one of those packing blankets to put behind it. It's gray.
Yeah, I might.
I think that would work. Because it's gray, it'll make the painting like the real colors. It'll make it look nice, and the camera will show the colors right.
Sure.
There you go. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Let's talk about some more stuff that's sold.
All right. What do you got?
We sold some learning tools. Yes, learning tools. So we went to an estate sale, and I heard people say if you ever see homeschooling stuff, to take a good look at it. So I did. We walked into a sale, and they had a whole bunch of this. It's called I'm probably going to butcher this. A Becca, learning stuff.
These are flashcards?
Yep, those are the manuscript writing, so you learn how to write your letters, numbers on them. So those are just flashcards, and there's 30 of them there, and those sold for $12.50.
And this is the season for homeschooling stuff. People are getting ready to go back. They're starting to buy their supplies to go back to school in August. So 'tis the season to be selling any homeschooling type stuff you have.
We sold some more football cards. These have been slow sellers lately, primarily because I'm not sending out offers on them.
And it's off season.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did know that.
Well, it's not football season.
I did know that. But we sold this pack of football cards. Somebody sent us an offer, and I did accept it. So we sold a 1988 Topps football cards for $140 plus shipping.
Yep. All right, time for the big channel announcement, ain't it? Now it's time. We've given you all this good information, and now it's time to let you down. What are you frowning for? It's not a sad announcement. We're not going away.
We're not.
What we're going to do, though, is it is a really busy time for us, and it's very difficult to keep up on the videos, and we feel like the quality of the videos
have gone down a little bit.
It's starting to be where we have to feel like we're rushed and put out videos that we're not super happy with.
Yep.
In order to keep up with 2 videos a week. So rather than to put out videos we're not happy with, we've decided to step it back to 1 video a week.
Yep. So every Wednesday, watch our channel because we will still be releasing a video.
Yep. We're not going anywhere. We're just going to slow it down a little bit so that when we do put out a video, it's something we can be happy with.
Yep.
They're not all going to be good. I'm not convinced any of our videos are good. So they're probably going to be
They're good.
Not great.
They're good because I'm on here.
Well, they're good in that aspect. But at least we won't have to feel like we rushed and just put something out for the sake of putting it out, because we don't want to get into doing that. And then when things slow back down a little bit for us and we have a little bit more time to concentrate on the YouTube side, we will probably step back up to 2 videos a week. But for now, that's what we've decided. And we talked about this for like 3 weeks. And we finally just made a decision. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut back to Wednesday videos only for now.
Yep. Do shorts affect our videos?
I don't know. We don't do many of them.
Maybe I'll have to just do a couple shorts that don't require editing. We
could actually maybe just start doing a few more shorts and Instagram stories and things like that, if we, as time allows.
Yep.
So we may do that. And like I said, it's not forever. As soon as we feel like we can give the time to them that they deserve to put out something we're happy putting out, we will continue to put out 2 again.
Yep.
So every Wednesday, 10 o'clock a.m. Central Time. Garbage guy?
No, that's plain.
It's just plain?
Yep, that's plain.
That's plain. All right.
Okay.
All right. We got a few more things that sold that we got to get.
We do. So we sold Vera Bradley. This one I was worried about. I picked it up. I got it for a good price. I only paid $2 for it, but it's
very colorful.
I guess it is coming up on school season.
Back to school season.
So, but yeah, so it is called Vera Bradley. It's the Modern Medley Iconic Campus Backpack.
Yep.
And it sold for a good price.
What'd that sell for?
$49.99 plus shipping.
There you go.
Last up, we sold some shoes.
Yep. These boots were made for walking.
And these were part of my sale, I think, I'm pretty sure. But these are just a lot of different colored, various different kinds of Barbie boots and like dress shoe type things. They sold for $13.99 plus shipping.
Yep. Whole bag of boots. All right. So that's it. We've got some packing to do, so we're going to get that done. We're going to get out of here, and we will see you guys again next Wednesday.
Hasta la vista, baby.